Gang, it is Bella, and thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my olive green makeup tutorial. I was super inspired by the desiXkaty Friendcation palette that we used in this video. It really spoke to me, and so I decided to film on it. If you want to see exactly how I got this look, then please keep watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down here so you can be part of the Goria Gang. I'd love to have you join. I post every Tuesday and Friday around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Also click that bell once you subscribe so you are notified every single time I post. And let's go ahead and get into a tutorial on this face, eye look, whatever you want to call it. Okay, first things first, we need some eyebrows. Lately I've been using the Benefit Brow Contour Pro in the shade Brown Black Light. This has been amazing. It's truly like helped define my brows and make them more consistent every time, and I'm actually not even scared to do my brows anymore because I feel like I can just like master them with this. But watch me like fail today. This product is also super duper creamy and it lasts throughout the day. I love how it has a definer and it has the lighter and the darker shades, so you're able to really get that nice gradient brow. I'm using that definer shade and just cleaning out these brows and carving them out. Now I'm just going with this detailer brush from Real Techniques. I'm just kind of blending in that definer shade. Next, I'm just going to take some Benefit Gimme Brow and just sweep through these brows really lightly because I will go in a second time with this product after I do like my powders, because sometimes the eyebrows get white. But I like to set them beforehand and then also after. So now we're going to move on to a little bit of eyeshadow, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Youth Concealer in the shade Light Beige and just put this on my eyelids as like my base and my primer so my eyeshadow lasts longer and sticks better. So you are zoomed in just a tad bit. The eyeshadow palette we're going to be using today is the Dose of Colors and desiXkaty Round 2 palette. This is the Friendcation palette. It looks amazing. I love the packaging. It's so cute, and what inspired me for this look is this Dirty Money color right here. It seriously looks so stunning and it swatches so well. That is the inspiration behind this look, and that is kind of like the whole reason I'm filming this tutorial. First, I'm going to take the color Basic and set my whole lid with this color. I want to start off with like a light transition color and then build it from there. So I'm going to go in with the color Necessary and use this in my crease with a Japanese 835 brush. So this color is just going to be like a light base and just going through the crease with a little bit of a light color. Then we will build it. On a MAC 224S, which is more of a defined taper brush, and it's really going to get the blend in a certain area. I'm still going to take the same color Necessary and focus this more like right here. This color is just going straight in the socket. Going in with Churro with the same MAC 224S brush, we're going to put this right in the socket to deepen it up a little. Next up, I'm taking the Dirty Money color on this Alamar Cosmetics flat shader brush, going in there for a good little round, and then now I'm going to go ahead and squirt it with Fix Plus, and this is going all over our lid. I'm going to start right here in the middle. This is one insane color. That is absolutely so pretty. I'm going to go back in with a MAC brush with no extra product on it, just whatever's left on it, and just kind of buff out that little edge up here. And now I'm just going to take my finger with it on and just build it a little bit more. I'm going to take this really small Morphe M213 brush and go into it as well with some Fix Plus. And I want to get really far into this little inner corner over here so you can kind of see it looking straight on. You can kind of see it start a little bit more right here. So I'm just going to go in right here with that color. I'm so excited that I get to do it to one more eye over here. Take a close look right here. Pay attention. Just watch. I like to kind of put it in the middle and then just kind of dab it out and move it around. Doing the same thing on this eye with that little small brush. The last thing I'm going to do with this palette is take the color Cheens right here on this Morphe M433, this really small bit, and kind of put this in the outer corner to kind of connect the two. I'm just taking this fluffy brush and just kind of buffing out all these edges. So I'm just going in with a makeup wipe and just cleaning up all of this fallout. I'm super glad I did my eyes first because I got some major fallout, but that's normal with shimmers. I don't have a problem with that. And to finish off this look, I'm taking the Monroe 3D Silk Mink Lashes from Baddington Lashes. These are my favorite lashes. I'm going to go apply these real quick and I'll be right back so we can eat this face. We're gonna move on to priming the skin. So first I'm gonna go in with a hydrating primer. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm gonna be using 2 pumps of this all over my face to add some extra hydration because I do put powder all over my face to set it. And I just prefer having like a hydrating primer, and then sometimes I'll put a different one on top of it, which is exactly what I'm gonna do today. The next one I'm gonna take is the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Primer. I've been using this a lot lately. It's pretty good. It is a little bit more mattifying, so that's why I put the Smashbox underneath it and then this one on top. This one's really nice at filling in those pores and those fine lines and really giving that like really smooth base. I don't even feel like I have to explain myself anymore. My favorite foundation is the NARS Natural Radiant. It's all I use. If you can't tell. I feel like I only have a few more pumps of this foundation before I have to get another one, so we're just gonna go with it. I use medium 3.5 Vanuatu, and I really love this foundation because it is super thin and you can go from like a medium to full coverage with it. It is really good coverage, really natural on the skin, but also has an amazing staying power. For me, it lasts all day on my skin and it looks flawless, and it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup, like a ton of it, and I normally go from 1 to 2 pumps and then I'm good. So now that we have that base down, I'm going to use the Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in the color Light Beige, the same as I used on my eyes to conceal them. This concealer just gives the best coverage. It is hydrating and smooth. It just looks like fake and flawless under your eyes, but like fake in a good way. It's also cool because you can really build up the coverage to what you want. You can do like a little dot for like light coverage, or do what I'm doing, which is like the full coverage look. So I like to start blending the concealer with the foundation brush that I use, which is the It Cosmetics Love Is the Foundation brush for October breast cancer, which I love that, just so I can get the mix of like the foundation and the concealer kind of just, you know, mending together so it doesn't look as, you know, not natural. And then I will end up going in with my beauty blender afterwards. Now I'll take the beauty blender and kind of get in the areas where I really couldn't with that brush, like the inner corner of my eye. So now for some powder. I have been absolutely in love with the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder because it is not drying at all. It's actually super duper hydrating, and it adds this really pretty like sheen, like a veil of like shimmer, but not really. It's just like this like glow from within. I personally like to bake under my eyes with this powder, so I'll just take it from a little cap and just go in and set that concealer and just kind of bake there for a minute. So for the rest of the face, I would normally take like a big powder brush, but lately I've been loving just really kind of pressing it into small areas at a time. So I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Contour 79 brush and put this like right here on my smile lines and just kind of tap this in. And I'm also just pressing my bake in because I don't like to let it sit for long at all. I'm just gonna spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus so we can kind of get those powders and liquid products to just melt. I actually quickly want to finish the eyes before we move on, so I'm going to take the first color that we used right here and sweep this from outer corner all the way into the inner corner. I'm just taking churro from outer corner to inner corner on a more dense brush so it's more placed and it's not as like smoked out. And I'm taking that brown Cheens and just putting it from outer corner to halfway of the inner corner. Taking my NARS Climax mascara on the lower lash line. For inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to use Fuego from their collection. It's the highlighter. That is what you call an inner corner highlight. It's also time to go back over my brows with the Gimme Brow. Now to fix the face, we're going to go in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to use this to like contour just a tad bit. I'm just going to take my bronzer brush and just kind of pinch it a little bit more than normal and just kind of hollow out that little cheekbone right here. And then for the actual bronzer, I'm just going to take my NARS Laguna and I'm going to go above that contour and just bronze. Bronzer seriously just brings your girl back to life. So for blush, I want to keep it super neutral, super simple, because I really want the eyes to do all the talking and I don't want to apply too much of it. I want it to be super natural. I'm going to go in with the Jouer Blush Bouquet in the color Adore Me. It's the little duo. So next we have highlight. I'm actually going to mix Fuego and Chasing the Sun on both of my cheeks and actually all over my face. I'm going to first go in with Fuego using my favorite highlight brushes, the Anastasia A23, and I'm going to hit the high points on my face with this one. Oh my gosh, that is just like seamless and so pretty. Now this side, oof. And now I'm going to take Chasing the Sun and apply this like more on the outer parts of the highlight. So not going on top of it. I'm trying to just taking this like right here in the outer areas because it is a little bit darker, so it'll kind of like mend the bronzer and stuff together too, because it, like I said, is a little bit darker, but then it'll also add a little bit more glow, which we can't be mad about. So for sprays, I like to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just like to use all over my face, and if one spray wasn't enough, I have another one. I like to use the Bobbi Brown 3-in-1 spray as well, and I always take my beauty blender after it's kind of dried a little and just tap everything in to kind of blend it all together. So for our lips, I want to keep it neutral. So I'm going to use my MAC Whirl lip liner to define my lips to make them a little bit more of the shape that I want. To fill that in, I'm going to use a gloss. This is the Bobbi Brown Luxe Liquid Lip Shine in the color Barely Nude 2. These are really nice opaque glosses that last a while and they're super hydrating. Alright, so here you have it, guys. This is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching and taking time to watch this video of me literally applying makeup and teaching you guys some tips and tricks. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be a part of the Goria gang. You'll absolutely love it over here. I know you will. And I will catch you guys in my very next video. Bye, guys.